All right. Damn, I look kind of crazy. I still look sexy. All right. So, Pete, this is gonna be a video I sent to everyone because I've always wanted to make this video, but I never had like a jumping off point of how to explain it. This video gonna be why I do not like liberal white women. Well, liberal women, I'm not gonna put race to it because I don't really care for liberal black women or liberal women of any sorts, but I really have a despise or not a hatred, but like a a feeling towards liberal white women. All right, so I'm gonna start it off like this. This is not planned. This is just off the top. Well, it's semi-planned because I always thought about making this video, but I got a good jumping off point. So I watched the video on Instagram, and it said it was explaining why women like cats and little dogs. And I think it was talking about like the video was kind of explaining like feminism and how women have gotten tricked into like not having kids, not marrying, not doing different things in life. Which, from my experience, I look at older women that have married and have had children, and they tend to be more fulfilled than the ones that don't, right, or haven't. Um, but yeah, it was explaining why women like cats and little dogs. It said women like cats and little dogs because women have an innate is in their nature to want to take care of something. It's in their nature to see something that's like helpless, like a baby, because it's in their nature to have to take care of babies, right? They see something that's helpless and they want to take care of it, right? They want to take care of it. They want to like, oh my gosh, look at this little helpless dog. It's so helpless. It's so fragile. It's like, oh my gosh, I got to take care of it, right? And it made me think. Um, I've never really cared for liberal women. I will say they're fun. They're very fun. If you know what I mean. But they're not to be taken seriously. Okay, so it made me think about liberal women, right? The different thought patterns and things that liberal women get behind, right? When you speak on liberal, you thinking like beat Black Lives Matter, this whole immigration bullshit, um, and other just dumb crap that goes on, and you see what I call dumb purple haired girls. You'll see those type of people which are the liberal women. Those are super liberal women. I'm gonna get this gonna be a long video. I ain't even gonna lie. I'd be lying saying, "Oh, these ain't gonna be long videos." This is gonna be a long ass video because I'm gonna get into deep depth on why more people should start really looking at liberal women and giving them a side eye. All right, so I'm gonna. How should I jump off at this? Okay, so this is about to get graphic. So if you want to skip ahead like 3-4 minutes, please do that now. Um, so I'm gonna take you back to 20. Okay, I'm gonna go to 2019 and 2020, or was it 2020 that shit happened? All right, so we're gonna go back to 2020. All right, the whole George Floyd crap happened, right? And I never really too much looked into it, but I saw some little details that was like, okay, like I have a belief that a lot of this stuff is like staged per se, not necessarily like I'm not saying like stuff is fake or well, some of it I feel is fake, but I'm not saying like it's completely fake, but I feel like certain things are overblown for a narrative. Um, the media likes to push narratives, right? So I never really looked into it, but I saw some stuff that's like I don't really care about this case. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I don't care about it, right? So this is gonna be like a story that's going back because I think no, it was the summer of George Floyd. Then okay, so no, it's gonna be going forward. So I went to a rally because again, back in those days, I didn't really care about it. I looked into it a little bit. I was like, whatever. But I went to a rally in Orlando. It was a big rally, and I just said, Ruben, go out there. Forgive me if you believe into this whole BLM crap. Just forgive me, all right? I said you're gonna get some white bitches out there. You gonna go out you gonna go out there and get some white bitches. That's your plan, right? So I went out there with a sign. Um, it said I was a 20-year-old, so just forgive me, right? It said black dicks matter. It was a double entendre. It said black dicks and then matters. Just I'm fucking lame. I'm not even. I'm lame as hell, right? But I know I'm funny. It's okay, all right? So it said black dicks matter, and it was a double entendre. It was like really trying to say, hey, keep, we call guns like people be calling them dicks and shit. I don't. I think that's just retarded. Why the fuck you calling the gun a dick? Even though I kind of get it, cause it's like I'm not gonna get into all that. But yeah, it was like keep your guns. I think gun is a gun rights thing, right? But also, I was going out there for white girls. I was like, man, we can get a few Snapchats or something, yada yada yada, right? So I went out there. I saw the crap that was going on, right? There was a lot of a few black folks out there that like had good intentions. They were like, damn, this is like fucked up. Again, I didn't really care about it because I looked into it a little bit, and I'm like, this shit's retarded. But a lot of people get their heartstrings like their heartstrings. I don't know how the saying tugged on or whatever, and they get like a narrative pushed on them, and they get emotional about stuff. So they go hard, right? So, but it's coming from a like a real like sense of like, damn, like this is fucked up, right? So it was those people out there, which I respect that. If you feel strong about that, I respect it. But I started to see something. I started to see. I think it was one point we had went to this spot, like the spot. Everybody had stopped at this spot, and I think this dude was genuine. But I had went to this gym. It was 24 hour fitness, some shit like that. I had went to the gym with this dude. I'm like, bro, this dude was like the least serious person ever. And he started speaking, and I'm like, I'm just looking at this and like, bro, yo, you here for the same reason as me, bro. Like you, he started speaking on what's the thing, a bullhorn or some shit like that. And I'm like, bro, you like the least serious person, bro. Like you tripping, right? But then it was one of these purple hair chicks, bro. She like instantly turned it into something about black women, and I'm like, bro, where the fuck, what the fuck this got to do with a black woman? There was a black man killed, and you just instantly just turn it into black fucking women. Like, shit's fucking retarded, right? But then, right? Once that was done, right? People had this big banner, right? They was walking through, if I'm not mistaken, not Paramore, not Church Street. It's another street that's like a few blocks. It got the library, the Orange County Library. I don't even know. It's a block heading north, and it connects to West Colonial. But we went up a block, right? I'm just sitting there talking, but I noticed something, and I realized a lot of gay folks was at the front trying to like they just going, right? So I'm like, damn, like look at these gay ass motherfuckers, like, and it was white gay people, just white gay people. That's why I do not understand how black men align with this shit. Like, it'd be surprising the hell out of me. I'm like, nigga, are you gay? Are you gay? Like when I see a black dude that's a Democrat, I'm like, either you scared to admit like, hey, like I align with more with Republicans, or you gay, right? Because I even know this one older dude. I have major respect for him because he, you know, just like growing up, I saw him like he seemed to have his shit together, right? But I ain't gonna say exactly what I think, but he aligns a lot with like what Republicans think. But it's like he a Democrat, and he be going hard for the Democrats. I'm like, bro, look at the shit these people be aligning with. Like, you really agree with that? Do you really agree with that? Right? And we having long discussions, right? But nevertheless, right? It was a whole bunch of gay dudes up front, and they just leading shit. Like, and then they start talking about some damn Neil, and I like halfway Neil, but I thought about it, right? And as I'm thinking about it, it was a black dude like basically took the bullhorn from the gay dude and was like, "Why the fuck y'all kneeling?" I was like, "Damn, they almost had my look at me being a follower." Um, I'm kind of getting off point, but I'm gonna bring it back around, right? So that's just like one point of a lot of these movements that people be aligning with being bullshit. Ooh, okay. I'm not done with that story, right? I'm gonna tell you straight up. I got about like 10 white girl Snapchats. It was about 10 white girl Snapchats, and I linked with 2 of them within a month. It was 2 white girl Snapchats that I got because it was like later that night. Like we was going. This had to be like a 5-hour ordeal because I remember it started around like 4 and it ended around like 9 ish. And I remember it was when I started really like being like, okay, I gotta start, trying to do what I do, what I came out here for, right? It was about 10 girls. Yes. Snapchats that I got. And I linked with 2 of them. And I'm thinking like, damn, bro, like, these white girls really ain't out here for shit. They out here for, if you know me and you know my thoughts on women, women love attention, bro. Women will do anything. They will lie. They will play games. They will do the most just for attention, or really just to get what they want. They'll play the most retarded ass games. They'll just go through any links. They will lie on your name for some damn attention. So I'm like, half these white girls out here just for attention. Like, they don't really care about what the fuck is going on. Yes, they're gonna say, hey, yes, oh my gosh, George Floyd. Say their name, say his name, George Floyd. Blah, blah, blah. They don't give a fuck, bro. Half of them out there looking for dick. Another half of them looking for some damn attention to feel important, right? And that half that's out there looking for attention, those gonna be the ones that go hardest, right? Because it goes back to the little dog and the cat. They see black people, especially black men, because this is not just the white girls thing. I see this with especially like older black liberal women, liberal minded women. They have this tendency to like think like, hey, I gotta protect the black man. Oh my gosh, like, I gotta tell him what to do because he's a dumb little Negro. He doesn't know what to do, right? And this next story gonna really like bring that all in. Is really gonna bring it all in, right? So I think that George Floyd thing was in the summer, right? Now let's go October-ish 2020. Was it 2020? Yeah, October-ish 2020. So there was a girl that I was messing with on and off that year, like from like late 2019 to like late 2020, right? Liberal. She wasn't a white woman. She was Colombian, but girl was damn near white. She was damn near a white girl, bro. Like, the fuck, right? Colombian chick, right? Stoner. Just did the most, right? Did the most. So, what was I saying? October 2020. I didn't register to vote, right? I did not register to vote. But we linked up, right? I remember I drove my car to this neighborhood that's on Kirkman, and we just sitting there chilling. Like, I think right then, like that at that point, we ain't link up in like a month. It had to be like a month. And she was like, "You trying to come through and smoke?" I was like, "Shit, say less, bruh. I'm coming through." She had the shit. I was like, "I'm coming through, Bill. What the fuck? Fuck you mean, J-" All right. And we started talking about politics. And you started talking about politics, and I was like, I fuck with Trump. Like, I've been fucking with Trump. Like, you're not gonna make me stand down on that. Like, I believe in a lot of his policies. He a G. You know, a lot of people. You know what's so crazy is that a lot of people like mobster movies, and I don't see the mobster shit that Donald Trump be doing. Cause I think as a president, you gotta be, you have to have a mob mentality. Like you gotta play your cards. You can't be no bitch, and that's why I would have never voted for Kamala Harris. Like, you got me fucked up. You gotta be a gangster. Like, you gotta know what's best for your people, and you gotta enjoy being that the bad guy. You just gotta enjoy it. Like, you gotta be like, fuck it. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm the bad guy. Oh, fucking well. He a G, right? I like his policies. He a G, right? And he funny as hell. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. That nigga funny as shit. Um, but we started talking politics, right? And I was like, hey, like, I fuck with Trump, like, and she was like, and she said some dumb shit, right? She said, how can you like Trump? You're black. I was like, bitch, what? I was like, the fuck you mean? I'm black. Yeah, nigga, clearly I'm black. Fuck. I fuck with Trump, and I'm gonna stand on that. And she was like, but Joe Biden's so better. Joe Biden's so better. I'm like, have you listened? Like, have you really, like, analyzed what's going on here? Like, have you analyzed Joe Biden speaking? Just anything about him, his policies, the shit he said. I even brought up, I was like, I think that whole, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black shit. I thought that was one of the most racist things you could say. I think the mentality behind that was, hey, I got these black folks so brainwashed. The Democratic Party got these black folks so brainwashed, right? That I could sit here and say, hey, I think he was like, or if you thinking about not voting for me, you ain't black, or some whatever he said. That I could say that, and black folks will come to my defense, which was true because a lot of people are just brainwashed. Like, they don't have, the black community is so fucked up. We don't have a original thought. We really don't. It's just what the group is saying. A lot of us we just go with the group. We go along to get along. We go along to get along. We don't like, especially, bruh. Again, it goes back to a lot of dudes, especially back in 2020. A lot of dudes fucked with Trump, but they were scared to say that shit because women will see them as uncool. They'll see them as like, ew, this nigga fuck with Trump. It's like, bro, that's why the black community is so fucked up, because a lot of us we put our our quote unquote beliefs to align with getting some pussy. Like, if a bitch think, oh, this shit is cool, yeah, bro, we rock with that shit, bro. Cause we so pussy, we so, what's the word? Like, pussy is on our mind so much, right? But nevertheless, right? We're still talking about Trump, right? And then she goes on to say, I think, or she said something about basically, like, I don't think she said this, but she's basically said, like, I was slow for voting for Trump and how am I black and aligning with Republicans. I'm like, so what you basically trying to say is that you smarter than me and you think I'm a slow hat, like, you think I'm dumb, and you think you know better than me. As a black, I'm a black dude, and you think you know what's better for me as a Hispanic than a black man, a Hispanic woman, black man. She basically said, yeah, hell yeah. She's like, yeah. And I was like, damn, you trying to say I'm stupid? You really trying to say, like, she basically said, you a dumbass Negro, right? But whole time, right? This is where it's gonna get graphic. Whole time I stood on that shit. I said, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever. We had a great time. We smoked, right? We got off that topic. Had a great time. We smoked. Then she asked about it again before we got in her car, because she had got like a truck or some shit, like some, it was like an SUV. And I stood on it, right? But then we got in the SUV, right? And I gotta say, like, that was like a top five throat session of all time. That was a top five throat session of all time, bro. That girl was trying to suck the damn Republican. That girl was trying to suck the Republican out of me. Like, she was going crazy. I was like, damn, you ain't never did. What the fuck wrong with you? What's going on with you? And I think it's because I stood on that shit, right? And she couldn't. She just like what a lot of dudes got to understand is that women don't really mean 99.999% of the shit they say. They really don't. You just gotta go by action. She know her little liberal thoughts because back in the day she used to be on Twitter and shit, just like saying a whole bunch of dumb shit. And I'm like, bro, like this bitch is kind of slow. She used to be like rambling on, like whatever media say, she on that shit. Women do not mean half of this shit. Well, I'll say about 75% of the shit they say. They really don't. They just say that shit to see if you got balls to be like, bitch, okay, that's your thoughts. And I truly don't give a fuck because I think you're slow. Which I think most of these women are. Like, if you know me, you know I think women are like children when it comes to important shit. Again, we had an argument about politics, and it led into her. That was like a top five throw session. Like, I still remember that shit to this day. And I have another situation that happened in 2024, but I'm not going to speak on that because I still have respect for this person. A little bit. Just a little bit. When motherfucker tried to send me home because I told her I was voting for Trump. And I said, okay, I don't give a fuck. Like, I already got what I wanted. And that same night, she called me to come through again. But we're not gonna get too much into that. We're not. All right. So I'm getting off topic, right? I'm gonna wind this back to what I was saying, right? A lot of, especially white women, they have this thing where really mentally they think black men are, especially black men, black people, because black liberal women have aligned with white liberal women, and that's kind of like the downfall of the black community. It's really the men's fault because men ain't be like, hey, all that shit this white girl talking about, get the get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, and stand on that shit. A lot of black dudes they move towards what they woman think, and whole time that woman is losing respect for you. So black women have lost respect for black men because black men don't stand on shit. We don't stand on, like when it comes to important shit, we don't stand on what we believe in. It's crazy. If I'm not mistaken, 80% of black men voted for Kamala Harris. I'm like, dude, you want a woman running you? Like that says a lot. A woman that barely, like, she speaks like she's drunk. I was watching just like interviews during that time, what, 2024, late 2024. And I'm like, bro, shawty speak like she fucking drunk half the time. She has no like quick witness, like wittiness about her. There's nothing quick that comes off the dome. There's nothing quick that's witty that comes off the dome for her, like, you know. So I don't see how you could possibly vote for that. So yeah, a lot of dudes tend to align with a chick to try to get cool points because they trying to remain cools to the slow ass hoes, but truly they really think more, like they align more with Republican ways, like Republican thoughts. So these women have this higher sense of thought, like, hey, I'm running shit, like I really gotta take care of shit because all these black men they following me, so they get this higher sense of what's the word? I guess a narcissistic way of thought where like I'm above you because you know your craving for pussy is higher than what you think is right. Like this is you think the shit that you're supposed to stand on is here, and you think my pussy's up here. And a lot of dudes gotta break away from that shit. So it gives them a sense of, hey, I gotta help this dumbass little nigga right here, cause he's so fucking dumb, right? Cause I took his balls, and he's so fucking dumb. Then I gotta take care of him. They see you as a little dog. They see you as a little cat. I'm gonna get back to this. Men, it's all our fault. You ever see like a weak ass little white dude and you see his girl, or just a weak ass dude in general? But I'm using white dudes because a lot of them tend to be like on the extreme end of this shit. Like they be like doing way too much. That's why white dudes. They say white dudes will kill your ass in a fucking heartbeat because you did some dumb shit, right? A lot of white dudes be weak for their woman, and that's why back in the day, all this feminist shit, all this dumb shit, all this equal rights, when nobody's equal on this earth. Like we have equal importance, nobody's equal. Men tend to have like what's the word? Critical thinking skills. We have more critical thinking skills. Like it's way better than women. Women don't have high sense of critical thinking skills. They can't decipher what's gonna come ahead in the future if you let this one little thing slide. Like I was telling this girl, I was like, the whole Bad Bunny shit, like performing at the Super Bowl is kind of bad because it's like nigga be pushing like gay shit, like the nigga fucking gay. Like yeah, I even told the girl from 2020, I was like, she showed me who Bad Bunny is. I was like, this nigga's gay. You're not gonna convince me that this nigga's not gay. This nigga is gay. Then what happened a few years later? Nigga, I think he was kissing the dude on stage. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? I was right. I knew I was gonna be right. This nigga's gay. I think any dude with like a piercing right here, you're gay. You're not gonna convince me otherwise. I don't give a damn. You're gay. If I'm not mistaken, he has a piercing right here. You're gay. Like it's no and ifs or buts about it. I told the girl, I said, he's gay. And she was like, but he's messing with such and such. And she showed me the girl. I was like, okay, that's cool, right? That could be a mustache. What they call it? Or a beard. They call it like when dudes are gay and they be around a female acting like they with them, or they're with the woman, but they're really gay. They call that their beard. I was like, that's his beard. And she was like, no, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm like, okay, buddy. Like, whatever. But, yeah, to get back on point. Men, we gotta start seeing dumb shit, especially from like white liberal women. Okay, so I'm gonna get into this whole immigration shit. That thing that happened in Minneapolis, with the white woman trying to like do all this extra shit, trying to get in people's way. The mentality behind that is, hey, these poor little immigrants, these poor little immigrants, they're so helpless. Oh my gosh, I gotta freaking. Oh my gosh, I gotta help them. I gotta, it's just so freaking cute. They're so helpless. I gotta stand for them. I gotta go take time out of my life to go protest ICE. Even though every country should have immigration laws, like as simple as that. You let a whole bunch of people in, it's gonna cause chaos. What happened to Solomon from the Bible? It wasn't the problem that he had a whole bunch of women. It was the problem that they all had different gods, and they started to bring different gods to his mental, and he got corrupted from that. It was never the problem that he had a lot of women, right? It was they brought different gods to his mental, and he got corrupted from that. So you bring in a whole bunch of different people to one country, right? It's gonna corrupt the country whether you like it or not. Cause I had to explain this to the dude I was talking about earlier. I was like, damn, what was I getting on with this? I was like, okay, everybody's gonna fight for supremacy of their way of thought. And it's not like, hey, um, a country should have the same exact way of thought. Like everybody should think the same. It's like one baseline of it should be like a baseline of like, hey, I have pride for this country. So we're gonna try to be the best people we can be, and we're gonna have pride for this country, or be proud of this country. Because I think there's a difference between being proud and having pride. So we're gonna be proud of this country, and we're gonna, be the best version of ourselves. But if you're letting a whole bunch of people in and you're not vetting them, then you let in bullshit. It's like not trying to learn a chick's past, and you just be like, fuck that shit. Like, just come on, girl, I'm gonna make you my wife. I'm gonna marry you on the first day. Like, or after a few months of us knowing each other, I'm about to cuff you up. Whole time you marrying a hoe, and you don't even know. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to cuff a hoe. So again, dudes, when you see dumb shit, you gotta start thinking about what is this woman thinking of when she's doing little shit, like when she's doing shit, right? Does she think I'm fucking slow? Does she think I'm just a I'm just a little Negro, or I'm just a little immigrant, or I'm just a little this? Cause she's fighting behind it, like she's trying to put her 2 cents in. Again, I do not care for liberal women, especially liberal white women, because they have this superiority complex. That's a good way to summarize it. Liberal women have this superiority complex, especially, especially towards black men. Oof, I wanted my black freaking sit like this. They have a superiority complex towards black men because black men don't stand on shit. We believe one thing, and they know we believe this one thing. Women ain't stupid, especially like liberal women too. They not stupid. They really not stupid. They can read the room. They know that we believe in certain shit, but just because they put on this act of, hey, like I really believe in this shit, we fall for it, and then they like, oh, I got power over this slow ass little motherfucker. We all know black men's number one problem is pussy. Everybody loves pussy, but black men, we really got a problem. I got the problem too. Sometimes I slip up because I like some pussy. Sometimes I slip up. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, even though I know I'm supposed to be doing this, shawty might put it on me, bro. So I could be fucking around and go halfway across this damn country to go see some pussy. It's from familiar pussy. I could skip out. I've done this like once though. Right? I could skip out on the shift. No, I did this a lot when I was younger, but once recently, I could skip out on the shift because, hey, I'm about to go get some pussy. Like, just little dumb shit like that. And even those little things, it gives these women like this thought of like superiority. Like, damn, like this motherfucker just like went against his morals, went against his purpose, just for some coochie. Like, I could just put this coochie on him and I got him. It is what it is, man. But the whole moral of the story is, man, dudes got to do a lot better, bro. You can't give a lot of these women this false sense of superiority just because of pussy. Just because we're trying to get a pussy. We can't be lying about our morals. We can't be lying about our standards just for some pussy. if I was that type, you know how much pussy I get. If I had a lot of women be like, yes, girl, like, y'all, like, let's go Kamala. Oh my god. Cause she'll give me the pussy, but she'll be like, this nigga weak as fuck. Like, lame ass nigga. I don't know how to do outros of videos. I'm just rambling on. Dudes, do better, bruh. Do better, bruh. Anyways, I'm out. So this is why I don't like, not I don't like, I have a disdain towards liberal women. Again, they're fun. No doubt about it. They're very fun. Coolest people to party with, do some crazy shit with, go on adventures with. But when it comes to serious shit, liberal women should be tune them the fuck out. Bitch, you said some shit. It came in the ear and went straight out the other. Because what you're saying is stupid. Like, fuck out my face. And that's it. How the fuck do I end this?